Hi, I'm Dan Okechukwu. I'm Dan Okek, and I'm the founder of Realnaps Limited. So, a member on Realnaps brought this particular chat to my notice about someone who chatted him up, claiming Bet9ja said they had, or Bet9ja said we don't exist as a company. Even if it wasn't really that way, this is a very misleading statement, and he further brought proof of chat with Bet9ja that is completely contradictory to whatever he was saying as of him stating that they say we don't exist. Bringing up the chat was something very different. So this is the length people can go. People can actually mislead or misinterpret things just to suit their narrative or to suit whatever ideology they have. So his own ideology is Realnaps doesn't have an automated betting software, even if it's not available for download. But yet still, I don't know why they feel automated betting is not just possible. I've also created one people can download and see for themselves. But let's talk about the alleged disclaimer he claimed about, because I've been seeing him message lots of people. Someone else brought this to my notice, and it seems he's now using the chat as a false evidence to mislead people into thinking Bet9ja disclaimed or said they had no affiliation with Realnaps. So let's first of all look into this chat. So before I actually proceed, Bet9ja really doesn't need to have any. We don't have to have any association with Bet9ja for we to operate. We're a registered company with the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We're a contract-based company. We give predictions on what to bet, then people pay us in return. So we don't really need an affiliation with any betting company in order for us to create tutorials or in order for us to give predictions. It's just like if you want to give prediction right now, you don't even need any company. If you're going to Bet9ja to get predictions or to forecast, or you're going to NairaBet to forecast, or Bet9ja to forecast, you don't really need any kind of association with the betting company for you to start giving predictions, because we give predictions. We also have automated betting software. So I don't actually see how Bet9ja should endorse us in any way before we can start operating, as though there are this federal government that have to give us any license before we can start giving predictions. But that's not actually what I want to even focus on. I want to focus on how Bet9ja didn't even mean what he's actually allegedly claiming. So let's start with the chat they said they had with Bet9ja. So on this particular conversation, you can see a screenshot of where I posted on my WhatsApp status, withdrawals are coming in late, and then the person chatting Bet9ja is asking, this is what the Nokek of Realnaps said. Is this true? So first of all, when you send a screenshot to a company and you're asking them if it's true, you're actually trying to validate a particular broadcast or a statement. Like for instance, this is my statement. The statement is about how withdrawals accumulate. Now this statement is something that can mean different things depending on how you look at it. It's not a straightforward statement. So I wouldn't want to use this particular statement right now. I would first use another instance, then come back to this one. So now let's assume right now I bank with GTB and I do transactions with GTB often. So we all know most times you make transaction with your ATM card, you get debited, it doesn't reverse. Now if I come online right now to say, oh, GTB bank debited me and they've not reversed me, what kind of bank is this? Now if you actually screenshot this conversation and you send it to GTB bank and you ask them, your user is having this problem, are you people having problems with reversal? GTB bank will tell you, no, we don't have any problem with reversal, but please, you can tell them to contact us. Now that is because you asked the question and you said your customer is having this problem. Now is this true? But if also I don't say GTB bank is having network issues, I made a transaction and I was debited, I've not got reversal. Let's assume I still say something like GTB bank is having reversal issues, transactions are not being reversed. Now this statement sounds like it doesn't really come straightforwardly, because who is saying it? Is it a customer? Because when you say I made a transaction with GTB bank, I got debited, I've not been reversed, you can actually see from the tone of the statement that this is someone saying I have a GTB bank account, I did a transaction with GTB bank, and GTB bank debited me and they have not reversed me. It's a straightforward statement that tells you this is a user of a bank service. He did a transaction, he has not got a reversal. You can simply just point it into one particular thing. But now look at the second statement. GTB bank has been having reversal issues. Transactions are not being reversed. So who is making this statement? Is this somebody who is an associate of GT Bank Because if it's an associate of GT Bank, maybe an associate of GT Bank is saying GT is having network issues, we're having reversal issues. Now, when you also look at it from the other way around, is this a partner or a staff of GT Bank? Is it a banker talking? GTB Bank is having reversal issues, transactions are not being reversed. Is it the technical team? Who is really saying this? Now, if you send these two screenshots to GTB Bank, the first one appears as somebody who has transactional issues with the bank. The bank will likely want to contact this person and resolve the issue. The second one sounds like somebody who is making statement on behalf of the bank. GTB Bank is having reversal issues, transactions are not being reversed. So on the second statement, the bank will simply just say, please, we do not know who this person is. Especially when you ask a question like, is this true? This is what this person or this person said. So for instance, is this true? This is what Daniel Keck of Realnaps Limited said. He said GTB Bank is having reversal issues and transactions are not being reversed. So first, the GTB Bank will tell you, firstly, we don't know who this person is or who this handle is. We don't know why they're saying we're having reversal issues, but we do not associate with them, or they do not represent us as a company. That is because the statement sounds like someone is saying something on behalf of the company. Now let's get back to the statement I said on Bet9ja. If I clearly said I made a withdrawal from Bet9ja and I've not yet gotten my payment for the past 6 days, Bet9ja hasn't paid me. Now, it's a straightforward statement. I'm saying Bet9ja has not paid me, that I made a withdrawal from my own betting account and they're yet to credit me. So on such an occasion, if you actually message something like this to Bet9ja, they will tell you to provide your betting ID or your username or a user ID. So I tried doing this just to make this video very, very well explanatory. I chatted up Bet9ja. I told them I had a withdrawal issue, even if I don't have a withdrawal issue currently, just to show you how it works. So they asked me for my user ID or my username. They also asked me for the amount I was trying to withdraw and the transaction date, which is the day I made the withdrawal. This is how it's been asked. I also attached a screenshot of Betking. As of last year or so, or last 2 years, I also had similar issues with withdrawals on Betking. They also asked me for my ID so that they can track it. And the essence of asking you for your ID is these companies have like over 1 million people in their on their system, on their server. So they cannot really know who a person is based on the name. If you just come right now and say, Betking, Daniel is saying, or Daniel Okechukwu is saying, you people have not paid him. Daniel Okechukwu doesn't really mean a particular person, because they could have more than 100 Daniel Okechukwu on their network. If they have over 1 million users, there's a high possibility they could have lots of Daniel Okechukwu. But now they will ask you for a user ID or then a username. The same thing applies to Bet9ja. Using that username or user ID is what you get to use to identify who this person is. So when I actually made that statement, the statements can actually be misinterpreted in so many ways, which big companies often misinterpret it as this person might actually be speaking for us. So look at the tune again. Bet9ja hasn't paid us and it's up to 6 days. They haven't paid us. So when I was actually talking about this, I was talking about me, I was talking about our betting account, and this is almost 6 days. Lots of withdrawals have been pending. So this simply means we have made withdrawals that is pending, but it doesn't really sound clear. It can also be misinterpreted as somebody claiming to be a staff of Bet9ja, saying Bet9ja has not paid us and this is almost 6 days. Maybe they have not paid us salary, it's almost 6 days. And also, majority of the withdrawals in the company have been pending. Maybe people have been placing withdrawals on the company and lots of their withdrawals have been pending. It can also be misinterpreted to mean, oh, I'm a partner with Bet9ja, it's up to 6 days, they have not paid, there are lots of people withdrawals that are pending. So when Bet9ja says such a statement, it is not really clear. There is no really, it's not straightforward to say this person used your service. Then when you now say Daniel Keck of Realnaps, you're not assuming they already know this person. So it's just like someone gets to the company right now or let's use get to the bank and you simply say Emmanuel of Chukwudi and Sons Limited said your servers has been down or you're having a reversal problem. Hello, come again. You're telling GTB Bank Chukwudi Sons and Sons Limited said you're having a reversal problem. The first thing the bank will tell you is, who is Chukwudi Sons and Sons Limited? We don't have any affiliation with that particular person. But Chukwudi Sons and Sons Limited say they made a transaction with your bank and he has not gotten a reversal. Then you hear something like, okay, please tell him to contact us with the details of transaction so we can look into it. So I hope I've been able to explain the misconception behind that chat. That word could actually mean a whole lot of things, and they did not ever say Realnaps do not exist. What they simply said was, we do not associate with this name or handler. So this name or handle, so they're actually referring to the social media page. Like, this person screenshotted it as if this is what we broadcasted, which is what we broadcasted on our WhatsApp. He's not saying this is what Dan Okek of Realnaps said. That means this is a statement being made by somebody. So when you say Dan Okek of Realnaps, it is something as saying this is what let's say this is what Chima of Global Ventures said. So it's not as if this is somebody who is notable, who is well known, and then Bet9ja will tell you, okay, this person that you're saying, this is this person of this person. We don't really know this person, and we don't have an association with this person. It doesn't mean these people do not exist. I've been using my Bet9ja account for as long as I can recount. I've been doing tutorials since 2016. I will look for the nearest tutorial that I can see. Any tutorial I can just get that's at least 2 or 3 years back, I will attach that tutorial to this video. I also post a tutorial on the description. I don't have a Bet9ja account with Realnaps, but I have a Bet9ja account with Daniel Kek, and also Daniel Kek is my username on Bet9ja, although I no longer use it because people have been trying to log into it with different passwords, and every day it keeps on being blocked as a result of so many failed combination of passwords, people trying to like guess my password and all that. But I have videos of at least 3 years back when I was using this account to bet. So if you pause, I'm going to attach a video. I'll also put it on this particular YouTube channel, on this particular video. I'll edit it and add the data. If you look at the link on the description, you're going to see a video I did 3 years ago. The username is Daniel Kek. So obviously Bet9ja cannot say we do not exist because I use their accounts. I have an account with them. I place my bets on them. However, the statement that I made was not really that clear, and so they probably felt I was making broadcasts or was making statements on behalf of their service or their company, and then they said, no, we don't associate to this person. This person can't really make statements regarding our account. If I still come right now and say GTB Bank network is down, and then someone takes that screenshot and sends to GTB Bank and say Daniel Kek of Realnaps Limited is saying your bank is down, GTB Bank will tell you we don't know who this person is and we don't have any affiliation with him. If I still say again, I've been trying to make transactions with GTB Bank and their network has been down since morning, and then you screenshot this second one, send it to them and say this your customer is complaining about downtime. You say, oh, please tell him to contact us, or they can go as far as contacting me, telling me sorry for the inconveniences. We saw what you posted on social media about you having a downtime using our services. We're very sorry for the inconveniences and all that. So the two statements are quite different. One is actually being wide. They don't know if I'm making a statement for the company. The other one is being focused, is being straightforward. I'm a user using their services, and this is the challenge I'm going through. So when both of them are being looked into, the one I stated was kind of, it can mean so many other things. It is misleading. This is where somebody now came into the conversation, now made it look like I was claiming I had an association with Bet9ja. In reality, Realnaps is just a prediction. It's a contract-based company that gives prediction for not just people who use Bet9ja. We also give predictions for people who use Betway, for people who use Premier Bets, for people who use any betting site. We provide predictions. We don't need Bet9ja association or affiliation to do anything. However, the complaint I was making was a complaint that was as a result of me having a personal transaction with them. Disregard this person who has been moving on social media claiming Bet9ja has posted a disclaimer that they have no business with us. They also said something about, okay, Bet9ja, so you have no withdrawal issues, right? And then Bet9ja said yes. So looking at that particular issue, people always have issues with a particular service. It doesn't mean the company as a whole has a general issue. So for instance, when you tell GTB Bank that, are you having a reversal issue? They will tell you, no, we don't have a reversal issue. But in reality, when you go to the bank, you see lots of people who are already filling reversal form. People will come here and say, I've made transaction, it's up to 1 week. People told me we reverse it. You have not yet reversed it. Please look into my case. I myself, I made a transaction a few months ago with my card. I got debited. I was not reversed. I called the customer care, the bank customer care over and over again. They told me they've lodged it, and within 3 to 5 working days, my money will be reversed. Now, it was more than 5 days, and yet still I did not get a reversal. I had to call the customer care again, and they told me I shouldn't worry, that they're working on it. So it took about 6 days or more, if I'm not mistaken, before the money got reversed. So if I had come on social media now to say, oh, GTB Bank is having reversal issues, and you send that post to GTB Bank, they will tell you they don't know who this person is that is saying it. But if I come as a customer and say I did a transaction with my GTB Bank ATM and I've not gotten a reversal, GTB Bank can now say, oh, okay, sorry, we're going to contact him, or please tell him to contact us, or tell him to visit the nearest bank branch, or something related to that. So it doesn't simply mean that GTB Bank never had a reversal issues, but it simply means they don't have a reversal issues like totally. You know, when you say do you people have withdrawals issues, it's as if like the betting company as a whole had a big problem with withdrawals. It's not really the case. Most times these betting companies, when you make a withdrawal, they end up reversing it. Most times you make a withdrawal, it doesn't come on time. It doesn't mean some other person has not made a withdrawal and got his alert immediately. You can actually make a withdrawal right now, and within few minutes you will get your alert instantly. And I could still make a withdrawal, it might take a whole day, and I will have to call them again and say, what is happening? I made a withdrawal, why have you people not processed it? And then they can ask say, oh, sorry, Mr. Daniel, can you provide your username? I give them. Can you provide when you made this transaction? I give them. Okay, sorry, Mr. Daniel, this is why you had issues with your transaction. This could be as a result of this, or this could be as a result of that. Now, it doesn't simply mean other people have not been having peaceful transactions. It doesn't mean Bet9ja is having problems with withdrawal. It only means that me personally, every case of withdrawal is specific and is peculiar. So you can have you might have an easygoing transaction. I might also have a failed transaction. For instance, when I come online right now, if I try to fund my Bet9ja account with my ATM, I can put my ATM card number and immediately they will debit me and my Bet9ja account will be credited. Still, I can still fund my Bet9ja account, and before you know, they will debit me and it will be credited. If you go on Twitter, if you go on social media, there are lots of people who are complaining they funded their accounts and they've been debited, they've not been credited. They will not tell them, okay, send us your proof of transaction. They will not send the debit alert. They'll say, okay, please give us some time, let's confirm this transaction. And after like 1 day or 2 days, or most times in less than a day, they will not credit their Bet9ja account. Then if I now come out right now, maybe I had a case, I tried to fund my Bet9ja account, I was debited, I didn't get credited to my Bet9ja, and then I now say Bet9ja is having issues with crediting customers, and then you now screenshot it and send to Bet9ja. Okay, now if you say Bet9ja is having issues with crediting customers, and you now say, okay, it's even straightforward. It sounds like somebody is having issues with crediting. Let's say if I make a statement like Bet9ja is currently having issues on crediting customers after payment on their platform. Then when you post that thing and you post it online, if somebody screenshots it and asks Bet9ja, is this true? Bet9ja will simply say, no, we don't know who this person is. We don't have any kind of association or affiliation with this person. This person do not represent us. Does this mean, okay, that means you people don't have any depositing problem? No, not at all. We don't have any depositing problem, sir. And then Bet9ja, you're not going to be like, okay, thank you. Does this mean the person who funded their account and the money got hung, like they got debited and they didn't get credited? Does it mean that person is lying? It doesn't mean the person is lying. It only means Bet9ja as a company doesn't have issues with crediting people. Maybe that might be as a result of a technical issue. So I don't really see how somebody fabricated all these things. It's not trying to mislead people. The statement I made is not a straightforward statement, and they are trying to not take advantage of it. Please disregard any post like that regarding Bet9ja saying we don't exist. Now they say they don't associate with this particular person because I made a statement, and so this statement is like I'm saying something on behalf of the company. They didn't say we never existed. I have videos of when I've been using my account way back to about 3 years ago. So how come I'm using an account of Bet9ja that I logged in on that particular video? I did bets on that particular video. So this is not just possible. Please disregard whoever has been going around telling people that Bet9ja say they don't have any affiliation with us. We don't even need to have an affiliation with them to start giving predictions. Once we are registered, we're giving our predictions, we know what we're doing, we're good to go. But anyway, the person is trying to make it look like they're saying they don't have any business with us. People should stop using our services, as if Bet9ja is the only company we give predictions for. We give predictions for so many betting platforms. Do you go and ask Bet9ja if they have any affiliation with us? You don't need to have any form of affiliation with us. But this is the height anybody can go to just to make people believe their ideology of Realnaps is something else that they feel it is. Please disregard such posts. Thank you, and Ben, okay.